Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. So for today we'll be presenting about our case study for BIO330, which is our topic is soil degradation. And the team for this group is Muhammad Hilmi, Nur Amira Shahida, which is me, Lukman Hafizi and Shahida Tobadria. So for introduction, soil degradation is basically the decline in a soil condition that caused by improper use or poor management, and also is the physical, chemical and biological in soil quality, and this is from NSW department on 2019. Next is soil degradation can be defined as a reduction of soil energy.
Okay, next is the issue specific. Lake Chini is located in the southeastern region of Pahang, Malaysia, about 100 km from Kuantan, the capital of Pahang. It consists of 12 open water bodies, referred to as noisy by the locals, and is connected to the Pahang River by the Chini River. Lake Chini is the second largest natural freshwater lake in peninsular Malaysia, covering 202 hectares of open water and 700 hectares of riparian peat, and 13 Lake Chini is surrounded by various vegetated low hills and hilly lands that form the watershed of the region. The study area has a humid tropical climate with two monsoon periods, the southwest and northeast monsoons, characterized by a bimodal pattern producing an annual rainfall ranging from 1,488 mm to 3,071 mm. The average annual rainfall is 2,500 mm and the temperature range is from 21 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius. The Lake Chini catchment area has undergone rapid economic development in the last decade. Land use activities in the areas around Lake Chini have transformed these areas from forests into agricultural and ecotourism areas, mines and settlements. These development activities have significantly affected the ecological, biological and hydrological functions of the lake system. Deforestation activities in the steppe areas have also caused serious ecological and environmental problems. Next is the problem statement. These are the problems at Lake Chini watershed, Pahang, Malaysia that have been identified during the case study. The first one is rate of erosions. In the case of terrestrial areas, erosion is dominated by sheet and rill erosion due to surface runoff triggered by heavy rainfall, and in the case of the lake system, by shoreline erosion due in part to the impact of waves generated by moving motorboats. Next, nutrient loss. Over the years, these unsustainable land use patterns in and around the watershed have led to erosion. Nutrient loss in the Lake Chini watershed, causing the lake to lose its original aquatic and terrestrial biodiversity. Lastly, sedimentation. The ecosystem has evolved from a semi-lotic to Atlantic ecosystem with concentrated nutrients due to the construction of a small dam at the outlet of the lake. The dam was built by the local government without regard to experts to increase the water level of the lake. The main idea behind it was to generate more revenue from fish productions and tourism, but the increased water level has a detrimental effect on increasing sedimentations and nutrients. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, and I will continue about the factors that lead to soil degradation. The first one, we look at overgrazing. Overgrazing causes soil erosion by destroying surface crop cover and breaking down soil particles. Intensive grazing causes the plant residual matter to decline and further contributes to numerous negative consequences to both the animals and the land. That's it, the first one. The second one, we take a look on the deforestation. Deforestation exposes soil minerals which promote the availability of humus and litter layers on the soil surface, resulting in soil deterioration. When trees are removed by logging, infiltration rates become elevated and the soil remains bare and exposed to erosion and the buildup of toxicities. Some of the contributing activities include logging and slash and burn techniques used by individuals who invade forest areas for farming, rendering the soils unproductive and less fertile in the end. The third one, we look at the urbanization. Urbanization eliminates the vegetative cover from the soil, compacts the soil during construction, and alters the drainage pattern. It covers the soil in an impermeable layer of concrete that amplifies the amount of surface runoff, which results in more erosion of the topsoil. Most of the runoff and sediments from urban areas are extremely polluted with oil, fuel, and other chemicals.
So next is the alternative that available to decision maker which help in preventing soil degradation in Malaysia. Firstly is the determination of C and P function, which this combination technique can make a possibility of erosion minimization. Both factors help in managing the soil loss. Furthermore, Malaysia has been used creeper plant and vetiver grass technique, which is this method also can be known as bioengineering method. For vetiver grass, it helps in gripping the ground firmly with its long root structures such as species Chrysopongian zygenotes. Meanwhile, creeping plants are suitable for surface protection crops, so this kind of plant are suitable for flat areas.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Next, I will explain about recommendation and justification of solution for soil erosion in sloping outskirts in Japan. As we know, Japan often experiences earthquakes, which make this country experience more damage. Thus, their solution in preventing soil erosion gave a huge impact in stabilizing their economy. Firstly, to prevent soil erosion, network of drainage ditches has been constructed to remove runoff safely. It was constructed near upper boundary of orchard in order to intercept runoff flowing downhill. Other than that, by using geonet, it controls water erosion and decelerates soil erosion from the orchard. Next is solution for soil erosion happen in the United States. The first solution is maintaining a healthy and perennial cover, which prevents topsoil from washing away, lessening need for nitrogen fertilizer, and reducing the amount of farm chemicals that pollute rivers and streams. This is the figure 1, which shows the small plant and perennial cover. Second solution is planting a cover crop, as shown in figure 2. Cover crop is used to reduce the soil erosion. And the last one is placing crushed stone and wood chip. As in figure 3, wood chip can act as mulch, which can hold moisture in the ground. Stone help to control water erosion and soil erosion.
And the last one, we take a look on the conclusion. In a nutshell, the physical, chemical, and biological deterioration of soil quality is known as soil degradation. It may be due to erosion, a loss of organic matter, and decrease in soil fertility, a decline in the structural health of the soil, a change in salinity, acidity, or alkalinity, the effects of toxic chemicals and other pollutants, or severe flooding. Healthy plant development, human nourishment, and water filtering all depend on healthy soils. A landscape supported by healthy soil is more resistant to the effects of drought, flood, or fire. More carbon is stored in soil than in all of the world's forests put together. And soils aids in regulating the climate of the planet. Our survival depends on a healthy soil. So that's all for us. Thank you.